What up, my TikTok people? What is going on? There we go. God, guys, I was getting scared for a second. Holy shit. My YouTube live wasn't going for a second. I was like, oh shit. I was getting nervous. I thought they cut me off or something. Whew. That wouldn't have been cool at all. What is up, y'all? How's everybody doing? Hello from Houston. Lila Guzman. El Chapo relation? Mr. Tandinos, Philip Russell, EMC, Bankroll, Tim. How's everybody doing? I'm a little later than normal. Monstro. How's it going, brother? Good to see you here. As always, my guy. Bankroll, Tim. Yep. HH, Seek Truth, Placaris, Dre in the house. What up, my guy? Good to see you. Appreciate that, Mr. Tandinos. I passed out around 4 o'clock this afternoon after getting my camper all set up, and I woke up and I thought it was morning, and I looked at the clock. It was like 12:30 at night. I'm like, shit. Well, might as well go live, I guess. I wasn't planning on it, so this is kind of on a whim here. But what up, ex Big Charlie? Sonia, Tyler. Hey, how's it going? Sorry to hear you had a crap day, Ann. Apologize for that. That sucks. Good to see you as well, Derek. Maine. Good to see you. So, I've been looking into I saw a couple of videos today on YouTube or TikTok, and they were from the Mud Fossil University, and he kept talking about this Odin that wrote this. I don't know if it was more or less a poem or like a Iliad or whatever, and he wrote about, it's called Metamorphosis, and I was like, okay, and that's kind of where Mud Fossil University bases all of his stuff on, more or less. So I looked into it and started reading it, and really intriguing read. No, not Odin. This guy's name was, they pronounced it Odin. Yeah, no problem, Bankroll. Like I say, I always just say, my stuff's for entertainment purposes only. I just like to talk about the fantastic and the fantastical. I like to talk about things that are fringe, esoteric, or esoteric, however you want to say it. It's very, excuse me, it's a small group of people, but nevertheless, there is a group of people, and it seems the stuff I share, it seems to be growing. More and more people are buying in to giants, for example. that Mud Fossil University guy, man, like he's a pioneer. Um, there's nothing really else to say. I mean, he's changing the game and changing the way people think. He's actually, I imagine he's like a PhD. He's really smart. Um, so he goes out basically, and if you see my thumbnail on or YouTube, yeah, YouTube, is a picture of one of these giants he's talking of. So I started reading Metamorphosis, and he's, like I said, he apparently Odin talks about uh, the point at which the giants were cast in stone, or more or less petrified on, and in not over time, not as if it was like volcanic ash or um, volcanic eruption that did it. He claims that it absolutely happened instantaneously, which is wild. So more or less, it had to be some sort of weapon, um, Medusa-esque weapon, right? Which is crazy. Um, one of the giants he had a picture of, and looked like it was in a museum of sorts. But over time, he said that the in the 1500s, so this sculpture or whatever you want to call it was claimed to be made in the 1500s, but he says I beg to differ. It's much older than that. Um, but they did add they carved into the back of this giant, and they did add a eagle's nest to the top of it. Okay, which this is interesting stuff to say the least. Now, did they add the eagle's nest to mask the fact that it was actually real? It's hard to say. I'm gonna get my Gmail here. I sent my pictures to myself. Yep, nobody. Here we go. That's one of them. Hold on here. There's the other. This is one of the most infamous giants. And he calls it Mud Fossil University, which is really cool. It's kind of his own little jag here. This giant here. He said that it was, in fact, petrified in an instant. It didn't even know it was coming. He said also, which I thought was neat, that it had a cape. It had a cape on. So he said here, if you take a look, see how it has this rustic look right here? It has a rustic look here. Right there. It's rustic. And even down his main, he called them arterials, which is your artery, on the inside of his leg, which we all do have that main artery, which is actually pumping more blood than, maybe not the artery to your brain, but your brachials in your arm, then your jugular, and then you got the one on the inside of your leg. But he said that upon petrification, they still proceeded to expel blood or bleed, which is just wild to think about. But he said that he has tested this giant and these giants for everything to prove that they were once organic beings, and he swears it, which is crazy. And then he tells of this giant, and he said that this giant, and you can see here the blood coming down. That's blatant blood there coming down his leg, and you can see here where, see that he described it as like a somebody rolled up a long piece of pizza dough, cold salt water. can fossilize things in a short time instead of thousands of years. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so you're going with flood, Dre. You're going with flood. I got you. I can dig it. I can dig it. But this basically, that bump there, you can see going all the way down his leg. He described it as a tendon, like a main tendon that we have going through down our leg. So more evidence that, and thank you so much for the donation, Dre. You're the man. More or less, more evidence that these giants were in fact real. And he said, if you look at this giant, and it's like, I mean, look at these giants, you guys. These giants don't look to me to be like barbaric. These giants look to me to be classy, clean. This one looks like Caesar. I mean, you guys look at him. He looks like Caesar. And it's not Caesar. I'm not saying that, but he's dressed and he has the same hairstyle. He's classy, elegant. It's just a wild thought. And what was taking place at this time where these giants had to get basically just, I mean, straight up wiped off the earth, more or less murdered. And guys, these beings were spectacular. It's the weirdest thing to think about. Like I said, I was reading Metamorphosis, and they talk about the Golden Age, the Silver Age, and the Bronze Age. Okay? The Golden Age was when people first got to Earth, when it was just a tangled mess of jungle. And there was virtually no evil on Earth at this time in the Golden Age. There was no evil at all. No warring tribes. There was abundance to go around for everybody. Odin wrote it as, there was nobody that had yet scarred the surface of the earth to produce crops. So basically all of their food and their fruits and vegetables and crops were produced by trees and nature in itself. There was no structures. They explained it like the pines, they said it like that the pines had not been felled to create boats to sail them across the seas. He said that the pines had not yet seen the ocean water. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Imagine how big some of these pines were. But this guy here, he described it as like, he said this. He said that there was two giants, and they must have been warring. And it makes me wonder, are these the ancient Anunnaki? You know, are these the ancient Anunnaki? Are these the Anunnaki battling in that last battle? Are these the great weapons being used? The weapons of terror, they called them. The Anunnaki called them. And it says the Anunnaki look just like us, but they're just big. So could these guys be the ancient Anunnaki? I just thought about that, you know, and I mean, look at his chest. I mean, look at his chest. Look at the striations. Look at the muscle tone. They're just like us. I mean, just like us. It's baffling. But this guy in particular, he said that he was, I think it's this one, but if not, he said there's a place where there's two of them petrified. Okay, there's two of them petrified, and one of them, he said you can tell, and this is really cool. This is like some shit you see in the movies. One of them, he had a sword, you know, and one of them, he said you can tell he was going to swing, like this at this other giant, and it's right before he hits him, he casts in stone. And he said you can see the expression on their faces of absolute just terror, for one, terror, and then just absolute baffled. They're just absolutely baffled. They're stunned. So as this giant's swinging on this other giant with this large sword, he gets his like, what? And he kept swinging, and boom, he fucking hits the giant, and it, boom, and it, at that moment, he freezes. Stone. And you can see the look on the other giant's face who's going, and he's like, you know, because he's probably seeing the giant that's hitting him petrify in an instant as well. So they're both like, whoa, you know, and then boom, like, man, you cannot, that's like, you can't make that shit up, bro. And I'm watching Mud Fossil, I'm just like, whoa, whoa. What kind of weapon could do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who came up with this weapon that could do that? What up, Caesar Leo? What up, my guy? What if the Giants? Okay, Dre here. Dre here. What if the Giants were actually good, and were only taught that they were evil? All life deserves a chance, so why condemn them from the start? I agree with that. I agree with that. I don't under. There's people here on YouTube are saying it's the or the Anunnaki gang for sure, which is crazy. So, God did? Okay, I'll take God. That's cool. Maybe it was a punishment from God. Who's God? That's where I'm at. Like, I believe in it all, but who's God? These giants don't look like they were snackers on men. I'm sorry, they just don't. These giants are not eaters of men. I don't see that. I just don't believe that. They look too sophisticated. They look too classy. I just don't see that. Yeah, we could be the last descendants of the Anunnaki. I can dig it. Well, I don't think the giants hate us. But maybe they were. Maybe they were feeling threatened, right? So in that Alien Book of Secrets, you guys, I read a story about a alien faction that left Earth. But they left, eat us like escargot, classy. I dig it. So this alien faction left, right? They left 25 of their people there, of their clan. And the picture looked peculiar, but they left and they were peaceful beings. Mother Nature, creator of all. You think the earth froze them. Ooh, I like it, Monstro. I can dig that. Maybe the earth did it. Maybe Mother Earth did it. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe she can cast you in stone. That's a cool thought. I dig that. Maybe she has a defense system in herself. She is an organic conscious being. I like it. But, so, where was I at? Hold on. I gotta remember to get back to my trains of thoughts. Okay, so the aliens in the Book of Alien Secrets. So they left 25 of their people here to coexist, maybe to inhabit or breed and have a faction on Earth. It said that after they left these 25 beings, and in the picture, it was a blatant giant. It was a blatant giant. They had a different name for them, but they were just a giant. They said that after they left the 25, they came back mortified because mankind had killed all 25 of them. like mercilessly killed all 25 of them. In the picture, they showed them ripping their innards out, which is wild. But they were a peaceful faction, a friendly faction, and we offed them. So maybe, just maybe, these giants were in fear of us taking them out. Power in numbers, right? Maybe they're scared, so they started attacking mankind to kill us off before they got killed off. That could be a possibility as well. Interesting thought. It makes sense too, but you know, they're going to defend themselves first and foremost, right? And if mankind started, you know, like the little ants we are, thousands of them would attack one giant. That giant's not going to make it. So maybe we began hunting them. But what's weird is the giants were fighting each other as well, which is really odd. So maybe it's in the Book of Enki. Maybe I gotta continue with the Book of Enki a little bit more, and see maybe what comes of it. You know, they talked of the evil wind. I don't know, man. It's so curious. Like, I'm eager to figure it out. You know, and then you got like the tale of Medusa, right? That's the only tale that I've ever heard where you could be cast in stone instantly. The snake-headed demon, I guess. Okay, I like it, Dre. He says angels are sky beings who follow universal law to let beings evolve on their own. Then the fallen angels break the law and interfere with civilizations. See, and I like that. And that could be it. That could be it. Maybe, oh, okay. There you go. The archangels did it. The archangels did it. Bet. Good point. And it's not like I haven't read that story and heard it many times, but that makes sense. Maybe it was the archangels, because God sent down Raphael, Gabriel, and Michael to cast Azazel, Samazel, and then there was one more. And they were more or less probably cast in stone. Probably was the archangels. Could you imagine what the archangels could be? That's a weird thought itself. What are they? You know, are they physical beings? But where does Satan play? Yep, the Watchers. Are they physical beings? Are they spiritual? It's a weird thought. They must be. They must be physical. And they obviously, I think that they can go into the astral on command pretty easily, which is crazy. So reptilians depicted Anubis army. Interesting. You guys remember? Oh, what is it? It makes me wonder. I forget the name of it. It's that massive army that's in stone. That was once China. It's Chinese. It's Chinese based. That massive army that's in stone, and they have a big building around it, and they discovered it, and they're cast, and they're more or less stone. I don't know if they're fully stone or if they're hollow. Whose army was that? Terracotta, like terracotta. Yes, the terracotta army. There you go. Yeah, like a bunch of statues. Check it out, terracotta. the Zhang dynasty, I don't know, something dynasty. Zhang dynasty or Zen dynasty, I don't know. The Ming dynasty, maybe. M-I-N-G, I don't know. Could they be of the same fate? Could they be of the same fate? Because they're all stone as well. Yeah, it wasn't the Mummy. Yep, the one with Jet Li. Yep. Yes, it was. Good job. Good job, Jinja Ninja. Was that a Crazy Bone reference from a Lil Jon song? He goes, like terracotta. We have mountains of petrified flesh and bone. Yeah, no, all of our mountains, I agree with that, 100%. All of our mountains are absolutely, we're either trees or beings. Who was it? Somebody sent me a video or a picture yesterday, or an email in my Proton mail. It's called the, I'm gonna go look it up here. Hold on here. The Golgotha face. And some say, and it was kind of weird, I didn't absolutely get exactly what she was saying here. Nope. No, of course I can't get to my Proton mail. Golgotha face. Yeah, right here. And some say that it's actually, like, you could kind of see it. See the face in the mountain? See the eye sockets? Dante from Demir 1 channel claims to be Azazel and has a ton of proof behind his claims. He's a Charistus and fights the Vlash and Mater. Where? Are you talking the guy from Telegram? My guy? Alright. I like it. Anunnaki gang. I can dig, bro. I can dig. And I just gotta get, I need a computer, damn it. I left my computer at my mom's house. And it's not a very good one anyway. It's only 32 gigs. It's slow. It's freaking old. I need a new computer pretty bad. Damir 1. That's definitely intriguing. If he, but Azazel was an evil. Azazel's technically one of the 7 demons of hell. Really deep. He said, dude, this is going to keep me up all friggin' night. His old channel had a ton of videos with some very convincing content. What did he do? Get banned? Enoch gang sounds pretty cool too. I like it. I like the gang idea. That's cool, man. And everybody's doing that gang shit. So yeah, dude, I could fuck with that. That is cool as shit. Hold on here. Let me. Shit. What do I do? Like I said, I kind of just did this live on a whim. I need a pen here. I want to write that stuff down. I'll remember it. Hold on. Oh, where is it? There it is. 30 clip hanging off the Ruger. Oh. Cool. Look at this notepad. All ready to rock, puppers. Come on, buddy. Puppers is like my best friend. He keeps me company all day. Like I say, guys, I don't hang out with people. Except you guys. Anunnaki gang. I love that, dude. That's what's up. Enoch gang. Now, I just got to figure out, guys, what pictures I can use. I don't know what pictures I can use without copyright infringement. Thank you, Bella Scott. I appreciate you. Mind my spelling. I'm also playing Rocket League. Nice, dude. Nice. I actually do have a fantasy football team. I used to be really into it, but then I started doing this, and you guys, I'm serious. This is my life, bro. Like, I feel like if I'm watching a football game, I should be studying, right? Reading on stuff, trying to find new content. You volunteer artwork? Dude, that would be cool. I would love that. That'd be cool. If, yeah, good artist. Hell yeah. I seen this guy on TikTok yesterday. He does tattoos, man. Oh my God. Sick. And I'm planning on getting a couple tattoos. Just haven't done it yet. I have no tats myself, but it's not that I don't want them. I just, more or less, before I couldn't really afford them. Not what I wanted. But I was thinking about getting the Council of Five logo from Russia's Alien Book of Secrets. The Council of Five logo somewhere. And then maybe something with like the Ankh cross. The Ankh cross. Thatcher cheaper in prison. Yeah. I don't want to go to prison. No, honestly, guys, I do apologize to some of you guys that work in the morning. If it bothers you, let me know. Maybe I'll try and get to lives a little earlier. Yeah, see, there you go, Dre. I have a $700 leg tattoo. That shit's literally like an investment. You can buy like a sick AR for $700. You know what I mean? I miss the Lawrence Taylor days. Hell yeah. Yeah, I want to get tatted for sure. For sure. Something to do with what I like. It's been for the longest time too. For me, it was like, what do I get tatted? And now it's like, I've got all this cool content. I do all this shit like about Anunnaki and all this Enoch stuff. I love it, man. That's something that I want to get put on my body for sure. It's the defense job to rip the quarterback's head off. Lawrence Taylor, he's badass. Dark Souls 3 tattoo. Too good to pass up. Nice. What? That's crazy. So Mantis Sitnam. LGBTQ. Translation. Let's go Brandon. Trump QAnon. Interesting. Never heard it. You want a Neuralink, huh? I don't know, man. A butterfly on my lower back. Yeah, right. Enki, yeah, sure, for sure. Yeah, they can go to bed, but I know sometimes people don't want to go to bed. They'd rather stay up and do this, but go look up near-death experiences. What do you mean? Everybody hates. I love it. That's a Dick Yoda is his name. I got everybody love everybody across my stomach. Hey, bro, what a positive message, though. What a positive message. Cool. That's awesome, Megan Scott. I'd definitely take that. She said, please message me. I want to give you a free Starseed origin reading. Will you please get with me? I am being called to do this for you. Cool. Actually, that's... The hell? The hell? That had to have been puppers. Like, this was clean right 2 seconds ago, and now it's got stuff on it. Like coffee or something. And I don't have any drinks near me, you guys. This is weird. That had to... Where the fuck did that come from? I think the gnomes or something, bro. I'm just kidding. That is so weird. Kitty cat, maybe? I don't know. That is odd. Look down and my freaking shit's all over him. What the fuck? It's the gnomes, man. Yeah. That's what I said, bro. So Megan Scott, right? That was Megan Scott, right? Yeah, pretty sure. If Megan, if you want to email me, check out email me on my Proton Mail, Night87 at Proton Mail. 87 at Proton Mail. I'd love a starseed reading. So there was a chick that emailed me the other day, kind of on the same tip. She does tarot cards or whatever. She said that in the past, she described me as a Mel Gibson in Braveheart type fighter, or whatever you want to say. A Mel Gibson type Braveheart being. So I was like, well, god dang, I hope I don't die a miserable death. Odd. You know, I'm like, ugh. I'm pretty sure he got his intestines rolled out of his body, but okay. No, great movie though. What an awesome movie. But yeah, she says that's what she described me as. So, I mean, it's noble, but I was kind of hoping like I'd be more of like some badass warrior that would just, and he was a badass warrior, dude. That guy effed shit up, but his ending was terrible. Ancient monks and okay, interesting. Ancient monks in meditative state. Now that's a wild thought. Yeah. Only tattoo I regret getting is a cupcake with a candle that says "Blow me" on my chest. Woke up with it after a night of partying. Dude. Oh, that's terrible, bro. He said, partying, but hey, some chicks love it. This world is a mess. Oh my god, bro. That's hilarious. Oh shit. I have good face stories. What up, Ebray? Yeah, have a good one. What? TikTok just suspended me for violating community guidelines? I didn't even say anything. Oh, probably for the blow me thing. I don't even give a fuck. Fuck TikTok, bro. They're the worst platform on the planet. Fucking clowns. Sorry, guys. That's my little rant. I'm not going to say anything more. Wah. All the shit you guys have on, you know what I'm saying? I just saw a video not too long ago. What was it? Something about in the butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it had millions of hits. You're gonna suspend me for saying blow me? Fucking clowns, bro. I'm about ready to pull Mr. Ballin on TikTok, bro, and put in my fucking bio, move to YouTube, peace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yet chicks can twerk and be half naked. Bro, I saw a titty on TikTok the other day. Straight up. Titty, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna violate me on some fuck shit like that? You guys are clowns, dude. I'm glad you don't pay me shit anyway. We're here getting it on YouTube anyway. Clowns. I don't even bother me a bit. I really don't care. They could ban me today. I wouldn't care. I don't want it, but whatever, bro. What's CCP? Yeah, I know, bro. I know, Caesar. You're right, bro. That's the right advice. No, you're good, Yoda. It's not your fault, bro. What? Have you heard of Tattoo Guru? This is cool. Some dude in India or Tibet gives you the tattoo. You don't choose, but he also works magic into it, and it works like a glyph or something. Cool, bro. That would be a fun trip, bro. I would love to do something like that. Now that would be a fun ass trip. Hell yeah, bro. That is so cool. It'd be cool to find a down ass chick, dude, and take her out there and pay for it all and get it, bro. Have some fun. That'd be fun as hell. Tattoo Guru. Cool, bro. I'm gonna remember that. That sounds super intriguing, dude. Super intriguing. Right? Shannon Hubbard, she said, let's go. I should be on my proton, man. No, I'm definitely hoping by, hoping by next March or so to be pretty financially set to do things. First thing on the list is a whip. I need a whip bad. Yeah, fuck you, TikTok, you clowns. Go on to Facebook. Freaking jokers. God, that makes me so mad. So mad. I don't even know why I even mess with that app anymore. I really don't. They get the hint, though. I pretty much hardly post on that crap hole anymore. What sucks, though, is I use their metamorphosis. That's what I'll call it. On Facebook here. And that's why another reason I gotta get a computer. Yeah, I don't see Tanya. I got on late today though, guys. I did. Like 1 o'clock. Usually by 1 I'm on. What'd she say? What? Lori Tillman. I'm curious what you're saying, huh? She said, TikTok is Chinese owned and answering to Chinese commie government. Strange, huh? Even the mainland Chinese. I know, isn't that weird? I thought that was so weird too. The mainland Chinese are not allowed to have TikTok. I've actually even went as far as thinking that it actually is, like our guy Trump said, espionage. It absolutely could be. And I guarantee they use it as such too. They have to. They have to. It's a resource. Kitty. It's a resource. So is Pokemon Go. Hey, all day, I believe that. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, bro. Yes, I did hear about that, Shannon. Yeah, did you guys hear? It was North Korea. Did you guys hear about that shit? That blew my mind, yo. That blew my mind. Hey guys, I'm coming over to Facebook because TikTok's a joke. I got violated because a guy on my YouTube wrote about his tattoo that is a cupcake on his chest with a candle that says blow me. He woke up one night with it, or one morning with it after a night of partying. I said that on TikTok and they banned me. Even though I saw a nipple on TikTok the other day. Just saying. And remember that video was going viral about something about, like chicks, like, it's stupid. It's crap. It's junk. It's TikTok's a joke. So from now on, I'm skipping TikTok. They don't get the privileges of having me on their platform anymore. I'm not going to go live ever again on TikTok. So it'll be on Facebook. And I try to go live, you guys, on Facebook by 1 o'clock every night. If you want, check out my YouTube. I'm always going live on YouTube. That's my main platform for going live. I can get donations over there, etc. My next is going to be, I'm going to get another techie. I'm gonna get another like smartphone or like a tablet or something, and I'm gonna go live on Insta as well because Instagram I can take donations as well. So Anyway, we were just talking about, did you guys see, Shannon brought it up, Miss Shannon. Did you guys see the news where this kid smuggled a copy of Squid Games into North Korea? Did you guys see that? He smuggled a copy into North Korea. I think he was a teenager. He sold it to 5 friends. And then apparently even the teachers got in trouble because they let them, or knew of it, and they let them do it. I know that, I'm pretty sure this is how it went. The kid who smuggled it, I don't think they executed him, but I think they gave him life in prison. Either that or they did execute him and the next level person got life in prison. Each of the 5 students got like 5 years, and the teachers got like a year in prison. Swear to God. Swear to God. Yeah, that's what happened. I heard it was a copy of Cujo. I've heard Squid Games. Yeah, I know. They were only in high school. It is so sad. You're right. It's so sad, Shannon. You know, to me, I wish we lived in a world, and it sucks because how do you create peace without violence? You know, I wish we lived in a world where that type of stuff wouldn't be stood for, and we wouldn't let it happen. I wish we lived in a world where we could tell him, if he continues his ways, that a bunch of Navy ships are going to land on the shores and we're just going to march through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, those kids don't deserve that. They're just kids. You know? It's sad. It truly is sad. You know, and even China. You know, now that I'm off TikTok, I'll talk about it. You know, we're sitting here letting this regime of oppressors gain so much power that they're getting scary. You know, my old man's, he's old school. He's funny, right? He said that, and he still says it to this day, when we dropped the atomic bomb in World War II, we should have just took over the world and ran it from our perspective. Is he right? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if China would have had the atomic bomb, or Germany would have finished the atomic bomb first, we would be under the rule of Germany possibly to this day. It's just an alternative thought. Obviously it didn't happen, but it's just an alternative thought, right? He brought that up to me one day, and I looked back and I thought, you know, he's an old boy. He's not super educated or nothing. He's smart. And I looked at him and went, holy shit. Not a bad thought. You know what I mean? Could have took over the world. One world order. Ran it as a free world. Wow. And now you eliminate World War IIIs because you are in control, and you have, probably at that point you'd have armies established in every country. American leaders in every country. I don't know, man. maybe he's not so dumb. Or, you know what I mean? Maybe it's not such a dumb idea. My dad's not dumb. That's how I was supposed to say it. Maybe it's not such a dumb idea. Do what you were doing. They say my comment's too long. Love them. Love you, man. Appreciate you. What up, Dallas? What up from Dallas, Oregon 503? Dallas, Oregon. I didn't know there was a Dallas, Oregon. That's interesting. Yeah, right. Common sense tells me when we had the opportunity with the upper hand, we should have took it. Maybe. Maybe. The alphabet agencies and Bush Sr. all imported from Nazi Germany. It never ended. Yeah, I agree. Okay, I like that, Reyes. That's a good way to look at it. God, the Most High, is in control. Now, why is that? I don't know. I know, right? Apparently, the Nazis never lost World War II, according to Admiral Byrd and the UFOs with swastikas. And that's what's weird. I think about that a lot, right? With the Admiral Byrd Inner Earth, and then he was escorted with spaceships with swastikas, right? And I don't even like saying that word because I've actually, and it's hard to get a community guidelines violation on YouTube. I did, and luckily they rescinded it after I apologized to them, just begging them not to ban me for a week. This was like 2 weeks ago. I shared the D Glock bell. I found a video of it. It was on this meme website, and it looked to me like real video. It had a swastika on the side. I shared it in my story on YouTube, and yeah, they violated it. They don't play with that shit, which surprised me a little bit because, and maybe it's because stories are a little different, because they didn't violate it on the shorts platform, but they violated on stories, and maybe it's because stories are a little different. Maybe stories are supposed to be describing you and what you are about, and maybe that's why. And obviously I'm not about that, but they violated me for it. Also, it makes me question whether or not there was a little truth to that video. Maybe it was real. Now, you guys remember on that whole D Glock thing, basically what it was a bell-shaped anomaly or machine, UFO, more or less, that had ancient cuneiform writing all the way around it on the bell portion, on the bottom, the lip, or whatever you want to say. It had ancient cuneiform symbols on it, and it would basically, so there's a structure too as well. There's a structure over in Europe or Germany. I was just doing research on it not too long ago. It was like a couple weeks ago, but they figured the structure that still stands today was where they would fly this or test this D Glock bell, but they would chain it down so it wouldn't leave. But basically, somehow it would perpetuate upward force by spinning at a astronomical rate. And it would actually levitate it. They also stated this. This is what's weird, right? This is what's weird. Tasmania, what is up? That is cool, bro. Sandy Crow, Tasmania. That is so cool. I actually, if you go on Google Earth, you can see tracks, massive tracks that are like a mile wide. And I've heard about this machine from a very good source. This machine that they traveled the ocean bottoms with, that is miles big. Okay, welcome to Giants, Jose C. I appreciate you, my guy. I'm thinking about doing something, you guys, for members, like, especially if you join, and I'm still figuring it out, but the upper tier of them, it's probably going to have to be a free t-shirt, like, instantly. So I'm going to think about that, and then I'm going to do hats as well. I'm going to get some gear going real soon. So just be patient with me on the gear. But D Glock, it would, oh shit, my cat, hold on. It's raining out. Come on, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty. Kitty cat. What the hell? Oh. Freaking minor, dude. She's already in here. I need to get cat food. Oh my god, dude. She's already in here. I'm sorry, guys. D-Glock. So, what was cool about this bell, right? Note this as well in your head while I'm telling you the story. Do you guys remember when the news came out about the U.S. fighter pilots, and they showed the first video of ETs, and they actually more or less admitted here, it was all over the news. It was in the Fox News, CNN, they're all sharing this video of these fighter pilots, Air Force pilots, always after some kitty. Yeah, you know. So these fighter pilots had these videos, and one of them looked like an acorn. You guys remember that? An acorn. Try another way of going live during your broadcast? Oh my god. Surprise your viewers with a different mask every 5 seconds. No, I'm good. So, it looked like an acorn, right? Well, there's theory, and many believe that it's true, that that was the D-Glock bell. Now, there's also theory that during Operation Paperclip, when we brought all the German scientists to the United States, one of the scientists, I'm not exactly sure, it did look like an acorn, yes it did. I'm not exactly sure which scientist it was. But he disclosed, it is Night God 87, Megan Scott, it's Megan, Night God 87 at Proton Mail. And that's secure mail. That's secure, 100%. At least that's what they say. Sure, they can tap everything, though, pretty much. Was it Warren? I know Von Braun, but I don't know if it was necessarily him. I know he was the most popular. Warren Von Braun. Yeah, pine cones. Yes, they are. And pine cones, who said it earlier? Budweiser, Bud Beer. Who said that? Shannon Hubbard. Did you say that? Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you, miss, for real. Oh, it's the pineal gland. Okay. Now, if you look at the Budweiser symbol, okay, anyway, so Samantha Johnson, how you doing? Yeah, thank you so much for the donation. All donations are very, very much appreciated. Love and light from New Zealand. What up, Bronson? They have a pine cone statue in front of the Vatican. Yeah, you did. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. It'll go towards that fund for when we go to Tibet. Tony Van Diesel, thank you for the donation. Can you talk about Nimrod, the reason for the Iraq War, the Egyptian deity? Nimrod. I do know the reason for the Iraq War. Iraq War. Egyptian deity. I will look into him. I know I've heard a little bit about him, but I can't even talk on him right now. Like, You're on everything else but YouTube? What do you mean? So, hey, Shane Coon, there you go. He just said they have random bells put up all over PA. PA is involved in the story. Pennsylvania. So, the scientists, one of the scientists claimed he knew where the D Glock bell was. And for his freedom and for his life, the United States said, okay, we'll give you asylum, but we want the bell. So nobody really knows for a fact whether or not they got the bell. Okay? But there's a story. And I'm not exactly sure. I wish I would be more clear on this. Hold up. Hold up. I want to be clear on this. I don't like half-assed and guessing. D Glock bell. Hold on, damn it. I do like tablets. These are nice. D Glock the bell. Okay. It's actually a book too. Pennsylvania. I'm pretty sure it was maybe it was Tennessee. Let me see. Yeah, it was. It was Kecksburg, Pennsylvania. Okay, it was Kecksburg, Pennsylvania. The Kecksburg incident. I need to see. It sucks because I noticed this too, and I use Wikipedia a lot, guys. And I'm gonna say this for them because I love Wikipedia. I think it's an underrated source, and it's such a good. Wikipedia is the shit. I don't give a shit what anybody says right now, and I don't know if they're in threat of losing their platform or what. But if you guys use it, do a solid and donate a little money to them. The only reason I haven't is because of my move, Kecksburg, Keck, Udale, Morasti, you know. But I haven't donated to them because I've been waiting on a code to verify my address. And when I moved to my mom's for a minute, I forwarded my address there, and they won't send it if you forward it, so I had to cancel the, and then I sent it again thinking I canceled the forward, but they didn't put it in at the post office yet, so I had to call them, and they canceled it on the spot at that time, where otherwise it would have took 2 weeks, but they had already sent it to me before they canceled the forward. So I've been waiting. This is gonna be my 9th week to get that mother effing code, y'all. I got a few thousand sitting in that sucker. Maybe it was God's way of making me save money. I don't know. I'm not the greatest at saving. My goal was always just to make enough where I didn't have to worry about saving, but wishful thinking, right? But yeah, so I've been waiting on this code. But yeah, donate to Wikipedia, guys. And I'm just doing this for them. I'm not even, donate to Wikipedia, and I will when I get my money right. My PayPal, I can't wait to see that $signs loaded. I got so much stuff I need to get, so much stuff I need to do. My cat don't even have food, but I've been giving her stuff. Don't worry. But my cat and my dog, they both need dog food. I don't have no food in my fridge or nothing. Like I am like, I need money. Money makes the world go round, unfortunately. So anyhow, I'm gonna read about this Kecksburg incident. So the Kecksburg UFO incident occurred on December 9th, 1965 in Kecksburg, Pennsylvania, when a fireball was reported by citizens of 6 U.S. states and Canada over Detroit, Michigan, and Windsor, Ontario. Astronomers said it was likely to have been a meteor burning up in the atmosphere and descending at a steep angle. NASA released a statement in 2005 reporting that experiments had examined fragments from the area and determined they were a Soviet satellite. Bullshit. But those records of their findings were lost in the 90s, of course. NASA responded to court orders and Freedom of Information Act requests to search for the records. The incident gained wide notoriety in popular culture and ufology, with speculation ranging from extraterrestrial craft to debris from the Soviet space probe Cosmos 96, and is often called Pennsylvania's Roswell. A large, brilliant fireball was seen in the last 6 U.S. states. Reports of hot metal debris over Michigan and northern Ohio, grass fires, and sonic booms in the Pittsburgh metropolitan area were attributed to the fireball. Some people in the village of Kecksburg, about 30 miles southeast of Pittsburgh, reported that something from the sky crashed in the woods. Wisps of blue smoke, vibrations, and a thump. An early story in the Greensburg Tribune stated the following: the area where the object landed was immediately sealed off to the order of the U.S. Army and state police officials. Reportedly in anticipation of a close inspection of whatever had fallen, state police officials there ordered the area roped off to await the expected arrival of both U.S. Army engineers and possible civilian scientists. Now, there's a movie about this that I wanted to talk to you about. Because apparently, this dude so basically that was the D Glock bell. It's like almost like, of course, all these people of course, one of the first things it says is hoax. And I just love all those the sleeping people out there who are like, oh, no, it says it's a hoax. It's a hoax. There's an article that says it's a hoax. It's a hoax. Government loves you people. They love you people, by the way. It's almost comical that you buy it right now. You know what I mean? It's because you don't want to buy the truth. Sorry, but that's the truth. So, what? What are you saying, hon? It just says cancel underneath. There is no join membership by subscription either. What are you talking about? Beard neck. We got another mad one. He mad. Flip script. Brit butt. So there was so basically I was going to try and find his name. And I had before. But this gentleman, it was Hans Kammler. Hans Kammler, I think, was the Hans Kammler was the one that Hans Kammler was the one that they got the information about the bell from. Hans Kammler. Bankroll Tim, my Cash App, bro. That's cool. I appreciate you. It's just Night God 87. I'm pretty sure of it. You can't join as a member? It's not letting you? Really? That's weird because I have a few people in this. Well, Caesar Caesar Leo. Maybe you can help her, Caesar? I'm not exactly sure what she's doing. What? Bro, I got unsubscribed, then I got back on. Nice, bro. DeAndre Bode. Is it Boot or Bode? Welcome to the Nephilim. Awesome, bro. You're the first Nephilim. My guy. See, he just joined there, Shannon. I'm not sure what... Are you subscribed? Maybe you have to be subscribed? It's not available. But DeAndre just joined. I don't get it. It's like Weird. Some people it's not an issue. I don't know, dude. Tanya, what up, girl? Yeah, that's what I just said. Maybe she's. Huh, interesting. Yeah, check it out, girl. Try if you have to, get off the app and try to go to YouTube through your browser. Nah, dude, I don't like saying that. The man is blocking you. I don't like saying that. Damn, I got to pay to give you info that ain't out yet? No. That is just weird. That is weird, Yoda. My channel is not part of the simulation. Yeah, I'm gonna look up this Assange character you speak of. Thank you, Ryan Lee. I appreciate that. David Paulides. I've heard of him. And I'm about Bigfoot. I know quite a bit about Bigfoot. David Paulides. They're beings that vibe at a higher rate than us. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a giveaway on the 100K sub stream, bro. If you're on your cell phone, always plug. If you're on your cell phone, just close the chat and it will allow to join. Thank you, Beard Neck. Why were you just talking shit earlier then, bro? Some people are so weird. You all right, though, guy. You're good. Has solved Bigfoot and so much more. Cool. Nice, dude. It's letting... See, and I got to come up with some more emojis, bro. Like that, Trey. You're the first one to use that. That's cool. That was the giant carrying the elephants. I'm going to add some more of those. And then maybe I'll do like... Maybe I'll do like lives sometimes with just members only chats. Because I can actually change that in 2 seconds. Yes, you do, bro. Yes, you do, Tony Van Diesel. You do, bro. You're one of the first to give me money almost every live, bro. I know you definitely, you're my guy, dude. I appreciate you. For real. You're the first $5 I ever got in a live. Guarantee that. And you do give money all the time. Thank you so much, dude. For sure. For sure. You know, and what I'm gonna try and start doing, guys. Yeah, like over here on Facebook, you guys. I'm not trying to ignore you guys. My YouTube chat is there. That's my home, yo. So if you want, check out my YouTube and hop on that live. Check out my YouTube, subscribe, and hop on that live. That's my home. So I love YouTube. You know, and that's what's cool. Like with YouTube, you know, they treat me well. So what do I do back? I put them out there as my number one. I put them out there as the best creator app on the planet. I give them the clout they deserve because they treat me well. It's mutual. Facebook, they really don't treat me that well yet. They haven't shown me super well treated, good treatment. They've been, they hit me with a copyright violation, so now I can't get monetized. Shit like that. It's like, I love Facebook's cool, and they've been cool with me, but and they got me a lot of my subs on YouTube. But it's like, at a certain point, no matter what, a creator should be getting some sort of compensation. There's no way I should have 100,000 followers on YouTube or Facebook and not be getting a dime. So it's a give and take. That's all. So yeah, check out my YouTube, man. I love YouTube. They're popping. My chats are getting, my lives actually are really crazy because, like I see a lot of lives I've been watching. Like I even watched the kid, KYDD kid, the other day. He was on a live freestyling and shit. He's from Flint. So I follow him. He only had like 60 people in his live. It's like, damn, makes me feel important. So, yeah, check me out. NightGod333. So, Hans Kammler was the one that let everybody know about the D Glock bell. And then so what happened? Let's just put it like this. This is what happened. By 1965, which was quite almost 20 years after World War II, or maybe a little more, well, about right around 20 years. I think it was 46 or something. World War II ended. 45. 45, I think. Anyway, they had 20 years to work on this bell, and they were test flying it. I mean, let's just say what they were doing, y'all. They were freaking test driving it, man. So then it crashed and burned, and people saw it. Of course, they didn't expect it. So it crashed and burned in Pennsylvania. Then this gentleman, who was an on-the-scene early witness, like this guy went straight to the source. He was a local radio station guy. He basically saw it, and he saw the military hauling it off. Okay? And got a good look at it. Okay, yeah, you're right. At Night God 87 is my Cash App. Caesar Low, game over. Flip. Franchise like the Houston Rockets. Remember that shit? That's old school, bro. Little flipper. Yeah, I know people in my lives, like lately on my YouTube, like, oh, like rap's bad. It like poisons the brain, and it keeps you off your frequency and all this. Like, yeah, maybe if you let it. I listen to rap because I like rap because it makes you feel confident. It makes you feel good about yourself. And it makes you feel swagged out. There's no music that does that other than rap. Country is crybaby stuff. Rock is mostly crybaby stuff. Which I like some rock. Like Breaking Benjamin and shit like that. But mostly, I just like rap. One dude was hating on me on my Facebook Messenger the other day. Being totally freaking prejudiced. Pissed me off. Pissed me right off. Like, you're a clown, bro. I said, higher beings look at you like you're a simp and you're way behind the times. Because ultimately, the higher beings look at it like we also should. To judge somebody based on appearance at this point in humanity's existence, like, I don't look at humanity as just humanity. I look at humanity versus the aliens, versus higher beings, not versus necessarily, but among them. Yeah, old rock's good. Also old rock for sure. Old rock is good. But I look at us on a galactic level now, not as a humanity level, which would be what most people look at us like today, and that's why we have the division. I look at it like we are a human species versus the Greys, the Mater, the Reptilians. The color of our skin is the furthest thing from what we should be. And I think unfortunately, something like that, a witnessing of something great like that is going to unite humanity on a whole nother level. Yeah, he did. Yes, Triple X. Triple X did. Oh, yeah. So, anyway, this dude kept saying, he kept going LMFWAO, laughing my white ass off. He kept saying that to me because he said something about that video that I posted of that kid that's in his camper rapping, he's like all a bunch of, you know, just terrible, dude. Just terrible, you know. I was like, you need to get a. I'm not, dude. I blocked him anyway. So you're like, I ain't got time for you, guy. But anyway, so this radio show, dude. He set up an entire radio show based on this this event. He was gonna have this radio show. He was gonna get television. Like this guy had big plans for this event. This D Glock Bell crashing in Kecksburg, Pennsylvania, and commissioned and spent all kinds of money. He was getting ready to. It was just gonna blow up. Like he planned on it just being revolutionary. You know what I mean? So the night he was getting ready to go on, yeah, I fucks with some Tom McDonald. He's good. I like Tom McDonald. Dax is good. Dax is good. I like Broadnax. He's a little more underground. He's a underground kind of redneck rapper. Always love me some 21, man. 21 Savage is cold, bro. That Project Pat intro, Knife Talk or whatever with Drake, Drake. That shit's fire. My bitch won't bleed the streets. It's just cold. Yeah, Broadnax is sick. D Antwoord? What? You really just dropped D Antwoord? Yeah, my cousin introduced me to them. They showed me them. He showed me them years ago. Definitely unique. Definitely unique. Odd TV is a great rap artist. I'll check him out. Odd TV. Sorry, guys. I hope you guys don't get annoyed when I go off on these little side tangents. I like to just... It's kind of, to me, like, more personable stuff. Just getting to know you guys. You getting to know me. You know what I mean. Gangstar. I've been cut on my hand and seeing green electricity coursing through my fingers. What? Cool. Odd TV is a rabbit hole. Interesting. Oh yeah, Warren G all day. Regulators, mount up. Yeah, Odd TV. I'm curious on that. Yeah, just chilling all together for sure. Yes, you do live in the Matrix. Gangster. Oh, Gangstar is a sick rapper. Okay, cool. Gangstar. No blood, that just feeling. So, yeah, I don't know. I do wonder about that, Yoda. Is Eminem? Yeah, I wonder that. You have a group chat for your Night Owl group. Dude, I love me some Polo G. He's one of my favorite modern rappers for sure. Polo G is fire. Absolute fire. I agree with that, Shannon. We could vibe on that. I love me some Polo G. His sound is just unique. I love his sound, man. His sound is where it's at. And he's one of them that I don't feel he's one of them that I don't feel has maybe gotten grabbed up by the cabal yet. I hope. Because, you know, you guys can always tell the rappers that are grabbed by the cabal, right? Like Kevin Gates is not. Why do you think Kevin Gates gets no features? Because he didn't sign a soul away. You know what I mean? He didn't sign a soul away. Because he only has 2 phones. One for the plug and one for the hose. Mozzie. Interesting. I haven't heard of Mozzie. He is real. Polo G is real. Hello, Mimi. My buddy used to call memes memes. I used to laugh so hard. Can't sell your soul, you can only rent it out. Okay, cool. Yeah, nobody getting killed at Kevin Gates shows for sure, Misty. Yeah, I see the all-seeing eye a lot in pop music vid for sure. Black Star with Most Def, Talib, and High Tech. Nas, Cole. I like J. Cole. Kevin Gates. Yeah, he's young. He's compared to me. I'd call him a baby. Yes, Polo G. I remember there's this when because I lost my sister years ago now, but there was a song that Polo G put out, and it had his little sister in it, and she said something about Big Brother and all this stuff, and that always used to bring me to tears, man. That was a good one. But that was when I first started really bumping Polo G. I was like, damn. It said something about Big Brother, I see you making it, blah blah blah, and how he's gonna help her and take care of her and all that stuff. So anyway, um, this guy's getting ready to do this radio show on D Glock. Okay. And wild. Um, Before he did the radio show, right before he was going to be on for the radio show, he got a knock on the door. He opens the door. Sure enough, who's standing there? Here come the men in black. The men in black. And they told him, if you think you're going to do this radio show, you're not. And if you do, you're going to end up here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, at that point, he cut the radio show off, didn't air it, this gentleman. And it was weird. He got really depressed. You knew it. That's awesome, Shannon. A through the storm. Awesome. That's what it is, too. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, that brought me to tears, man. Yeah, that was a good one. That was heartfelt. That's why I like Polo. The other day, though, real quick side note, it was hilarious. Um, there was, I wish I would. What did he say? Your mother's. It said something like this guy at the jewelry shop said he'd give him 5 grand if he would answer this question about his mother. And it was more or less like, who is, it was like, he said something about, like, who is Polo G's mother or who or what? The way he questioned it, it was confusing as shit. But it ended up just being, it said her name. He said her name. He said, Cheryl is Polo G's mother's what? Or something like that. And it ended up being her name. And he could not figure it out. It was funny as shit, bro. I like ASAP Mob too, yeah. But yeah, no, it was funny as shit. When he said, it's your mom's name, bro. He looked at him like, what? Like, you could tell he felt so stupid, bro. It was hilarious. But he lost out. It's not even the 5 grand. Like, you know his mom's watching that going, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Black moms and shit. It probably gave them all hell. Funny as hell. But anyway, so that was the D Glock story. But the D Glock bell, it spun so fast that it created anti-gravity forces. Also, though, it is rumored that there was mirrors in the top of the bell. These mirrors would reflect the past and future as it was spinning. You could watch the past and the future in this bell, which is crazy to think about. Crazy. So Yeah, that bell was a crazy anomaly. They are still, obviously, I think they've mastered the craft today. But yeah, that Juice World thing was a wild thing too. That was wild. Um, it makes me wonder sometimes if they sell their soul or whatever or rent it, and then they turn around and they're like, "Shit, I didn't want to do that. I wish I wouldn't have done that." I think that if you ask me my personal opinion, I think that's one of Kanye's biggest qualms with himself. I think that is why Kanye has such a self, not hate, but and he's just got psychosis more or less, and maybe he's not as crazy as we all think, but his breakdowns and all this stuff and all this mental issues he's had, that maybe it's because, and I know you all know Kanye, he was very close with his grandmother. I think she helped raise him. So imagine the thought of shit, and I heard he didn't sell his soul until he got with Kim, by the way, Kardashian. I heard he didn't sell his soul until he got with Kim. And he loves his grandmother, and this thought of never being able to see her, this thought of I might go to hell for what I did, it eats alive his soul. Like it eats his brain. It literally it drives him crazy. And he did it because of Kim, supposedly. That's why he sold his soul. Because all the Kardashians maybe did too. I don't know. But I know that Kanye, and he's a Jesus guy. He always talks about Jesus pieces. Well, you know, maybe he's scared. He regrets his decision. That's my theory on Kanye and why he's a little wacky. Because he knows that he'll never be able to go to heaven and see his grandma again. So, just a thought. Yeah, and so Kanye, succubus. Ooh, Avila. Nice. Kim's a succubus. Ooh, I dig it. So, Kanye's entire gospel album. Kanye makes up for his mistake by over preaching Jesus in the gospel, over praising God. And there's not no way to overpraise, but you know what I'm saying. He makes it a huge part of his platform. Yeezy, yee, and see that's another stupid thing. Yay, you know. I remember his Colors album when I was in college. That was a good song or a good album. Yeah. I actually have one of that. I have that video on my shorts. I heard the Island Boys had made a video saying they sold their soul and now they're unhappy. They chose to sacrifice themselves. Didn't hear much after that one vid. No, I know. Yeah, they did say that. They did say that. And it's weird because no matter what, all the money, all the fame, all the accolades, and they cannot find happiness in their hearts. Interesting. You know what I'm saying? So what's that, Dre? Who's spamming? Who's spamming, playa? This lady, best evidence of reptilian caught on video. Please look it up, Night God. 200 arrested in Melbourne, Australia. It's on 9 Sky News, Australia. First feed, seconds. He says, I'm Ross G. Then his eyes change. Oh, that's the spam. That's the 3 messages of the spam. I see you. Yeah, your soul is you. It's everything. Absolutely. Imagine your soul is you. Absolutely. It is. It makes you happy. Sure. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, college dropout for sure. For sure. Yeah, email me for sure, Dima. Yeah, I believe you, brother. Nightguy87 at Proton Mail. I always tell that. That's my email. Jamie Brown clone. Sarah Latham is watching. Freddie Garcia is watching. I'm surprised my Facebook chat, but I've been paying mostly attention to YouTube. Queen just admitted. Oh, I want to talk about that. Speaking of the Queen, just admitted she was reptilian. How about Prince Charles and his wife? Have you guys seen that video? Have you guys seen the video? What's happening, Quincy Molina, Jamie Brown, Craig Phyllis? Yes, the masks. Look at them. Look at them. It is freaky, dude. Freaky. Yeah, that's wild, Shannon. Our souls actually bear weight. Check it out, Prince Charles, right? Or is it not Charles? Is it? Which one is it? Henry? Henry? With his wife? It's the American wife one. When the ones they came from, they left Europe and came to America. And I think that they did that because they were scared. Harry. The one with the red hair. Not the one with no hair. No way. Yeah, it was not actually them. No way. He has the dark, she's like not dark skin, but she's tanner. You guys got to watch it. Yeah, Meghan Markle. The one, yeah, the American wife. Harry and Meghan, thank you. No, bro. Yoda, no, bro. They weren't, no. They were not at a wax museum, bro. They were like on stage. Check them out. Harry and Meghan masks. I mean, you could probably search that and it'll come up. It looks weird. It's creepy as shit. You can see blatantly that it's people wearing masks. Faking it all. No way, bro. Really? It's wax? Are you sure? That's the stuff where I'm like, Gov is just covering it up. My email is nightgod87@protonmail. Maybe it was a wax museum. Yeah. Queen had a hissy over Meghan. Yes, they and I think that you'd find out that Harry and Meghan were not adhering to the darkness behind the scenes. They didn't want to do or partake in the reptilian satanic bullshit. And I think that they are I think they could have possibly took them out. It's robots? They say it's robots, Yoda? They were protecting their baby. Oh my God. I hope I don't get in trouble for talking about this. Yeah, Meghan, dude, really. I mean, and they could have just cloned them, guys. I don't know. I haven't heard that. I didn't hear that she admitted she was reptilian. But you all know what happened, like the rumor that the Queen, 10 kids disappeared. They looked as if they were in a museum. It was crazy. I watched it over and over. We're talking about the Queen of England, or Britain. The video was 3 years ago. I didn't know it was that old. I figured it was new. Which is weird, guys. Think about that. She ate kid. Like, what? Isn't that creepy as shit, dude? And yes, exactly, Shannon. They didn't leave for no reason. Adrenochrome harvesting and consumption supposedly makes them live longer. I believe that. And yeah, they left. I wondered about that right off the rip. Like, you know, what Megan was an American. Okay. So Harry or Henry or whatever, he had been living this lifestyle of probably total brainwashing to think everything's okay. But then Megan got in and she's looking and she's staring and looking like, whoa, she's starting to become a part of their lives. They probably test the waters to see if she'll come in or not. And she goes, whoa, this is not fucking okay. This is not okay. I believe she's probably a light being. And the queen's like, oh, huh, bitch? It's not okay, huh? You're going to see real quick what's up. And they got scared. The queen wasn't having it. You ain't coming to the dark side? I'll make sure you're put under. You better run. Probably standing over a bed creepily at night and shit. I know. Weird shit like that. The queen is scary, dude. She freaked me out, bro. The queen freaks me the fuck out, y'all. Like, not even kidding. Look at that chick. She's scary looking. No lie. Yeah, the queen's freaky. Yeah, I stay strizzied. Keep that glizzy, you know? Just kidding. Sorry, guys. That was just too much. But yeah, no. Yeah, I keep them. I got one. I actually got quite a few. I got a 22. I had that since I was a kid. I got a 22. I got a 12 gauge. Two 12 gauges, actually. One of them has a 10-shot clip. And I'm actually thinking about getting a 25-round drum for it. The other one's just a regular. It's palm. They're both palms. Slug barrel. He got a lot of shotgun rounds because those were the only rounds you could buy for a while there. So I got probably over 200 shotgun rounds. Plus I have a 270 Browning Bar 2. That's semi-automatic. And I'm surgical with that bitch. I haven't missed, I deer hunt every year, but every year I get a little more empathetic for the deer, which may be weird. I don't know. Not really, though. Ever since I started studying this stuff, I feel in my heart and soul that I don't like killing things like I want. I didn't ever like killing things. I wasn't like that. I could do it a lot easier, though. Nowadays, I can't do it so easily. It's weird. Something growing in me that just, I don't know. I don't like to take things' lives anymore. So, yeah, but that thing I'm surgical with. And then I had a Smith & Wesson M&P 40 that got stolen from me. And then as a result, I ended up getting another pistol, which was a Springfield XDM 3.8-inch barrel. And that bitch she's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Yeah, the Browning Bar 2, the semi-auto, it's the same gun that Bonnie and Clyde used, except they used a 30-06 fully automatic. That fucker was insane. No wonder the cops had a hard time with him. 30-06 Browning Bar 2, 30-06, fully automatic, 100-round clips. Holy shit. Boom, 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 boom. Shredding shit. I mean, shredding shit. You wouldn't even be safe in your house. It'll fly through your whole house. Unless it's a 2x4. Even then. Nice. Look at you, Misty. Is it the compact? She said, I love my XDM. I got the 45th, though. Them 45s bark. Bark. No, Shannon was just saying that. She said 21 grams. I'm seeing different ones. 21 grams, 1.8 pounds. Yeah, no, I know. And that's the thing. So, nice, nice. Those things are cool. I didn't like this. I wasn't as partial to the subcompact just because it's almost too much. The Judge is bad. 410s, a pistol. Yoda, you from the hood, ain't you, bro? I got shot by a 45 cal, missed my femur and artery. I've been stabbed in the armpit, but I'm still here spreading positivity and love. Hey, amen to that, brother. Praise you. You are awesome. The Res in Mount Pleasy? Ooh, Eckler and Co. 308. Badass. I want an AR, but really bad. That's probably I'm gonna end up buying one. No, so on that note, you're good, bro. I read it. On that note, with the whole meat eating thing, right? I talked to you guys about Middle Earth or Inner Earth. Yeah, I really want an AR, either a Smith and Wesson, Bushmaster, or Colt. Send those bullets tumbling. No way, Richard Potter. 400 yards with iron sights. Ooh, I don't know, bro. You better send me a video of that. Yup, Shula Ducks. The Kong Theory. That's cool. I have to check that out. What's she saying? She's saying, has anyone ever heard of the two-eyed stone on the or firestone from Atlantis used during the war? And that's what eventually some to leave and others to travel different places around the world. The firestone, huh? That sounds cool. I have heard the theory that in it, when the Atlanteans tried to get into Inner Earth or Agartha, they used a explosive or bomb, and they blew up one of the crystal caverns. And tried to get in or infiltrate Agartha. Kentucky Mammoth Caves, Stabbed Keenan Davis, damn. Yeah, I try to be a good person. I absolutely do. I do eat the meat. I love venison, but a plasma explosion, interesting. They don't have guns in Wales? What's the place in Europe that all of them have guns and they have absolute peace? Norway? Norway? Where they all carry AKs? They're required to? Richard Potter. I'm 54. I always love it, dude. You guys, I love you guys, man. I meet some characters, you guys. You guys are some characters. My commenters are my my people here. You guys are some characters. I love it. I get all walks of life over here. All walks. This guy says, I'm 54, been stabbed in the heart with a fillet knife, and shot twice. I'm a slow learner. Are they women doing this to you, bro? Because you pick them if that's the case. Getting shot hurt way more when I got stabbed. My whole arm went limp, lost strength. Wow. I've never been shot or stabbed. Knock on wood. What? Point blank 45? Where, bro? Where'd you get hit? I'm starting to feel like my lives are becoming more like a podcast, which is cool. The vibe is just tight. It ain't love if you ain't been stabbed. Yes. Oh my God, bro. Yeah. Woo. Hilarious. Shot, stabbed, impaled by rebar, fallen 2 stories, 19 vehicular incursions, rollovers, flips, aerial, sideways flips, head-on collisions, contusion, 30,000-gallon water tank demolition, electrocution. Bro, you got 9 lives. Worked on it. What? Skill saw. Ooh. Misfired while defending my home. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that happens too. Was it a Glock? Watch, I'll bet you it was a Glock. Was it a Glock? 1,000 plus miles. Interesting. No, absolutely. Man, I like this shit anywhere direction you go. It don't matter what types of people you got around you. I do not judge. A 1911. Okay, okay. Um, which I love 1911s. But no, yeah, dude, like that is what's cool about this content, right? I guess maybe you could consider us, and maybe the out. I don't know if you want to call us like the out, but maybe you could consider us like the ruffians or the misfits. I love it. No, 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 no. The gun thing, you notice it's gone by the wayside. The gun stuff with Biden's gone by the wayside. Yeah, there's some awesome ass gun self defense places. Outcast for life. I love it. Why won't you die? So I want to talk to you guys too this real quick. There's something else I want to talk to you guys about. I want to talk to you guys about this dream that I just had, literally while I was sleeping today. Okay, and the more I get into this stuff with you guys, like the more I talk about this stuff in particular, um, the more I seem to be having visions, dreams, um, experiences, whatever you want to say about this stuff. Okay, so I wish I could draw a picture. I wish I could put a picture of it in my head for you guys. Like, I wish I could grab the picture in my brain. I wish I was a good artist. I grab a picture of my brain and put it on paper for you guys to show you what they look like. But I had a dream that I was on Earth. We were on Earth. And there was this great war going on. Okay? And there was these humanoid or human beings on this lower like plateau, almost like maybe it was like similar. It wasn't like the Grand Canyon, but it was a similar scene. And we were battling, and this there was this group of people on the ground, and there was this being that showed up on the cliff. There was like a cliff overlooking the lower plateau. Okay? So, as he stood there, this being, he was gray in color, but he was gray in color, bald. But I could tell he was a extraterrestrial. He was not human. He had human features in his face, kind of. But he was like swole and he was swole. One of my exes is hitting me up, trying to get me to come over. It's tempting. So, anyway. He was swole. He had this purple, like, guild cape on, or whatever. And he was standing on the plateau. And he went like this with his hand. He was like this. Whoosh, with his hand. And he lifted it like as if he was standing, you know, here, like this. He was kind of standing here like this. And he stood like back. And he goes like this. He's like standing there, and he kind of like does this thing with his hands. And then he goes like this. And at that moment, this large sphere comes like out of the ground. This large sphere. Woof. And he just goes like this. Woof. And he chucks it. And he obviously doesn't have it in his hand. It's all by telekinesis. He's like, woof. Woof. And he throws it. And it hits the ground and just kaboom. Blows up. And I remember in my dream, it was like I wasn't there, but I was watching, maybe like watching in the astral or something. But I remember looking in his face, and he looked at me, and for some reason, this stands out. For some reason, it stands out that this sphere was over 20 feet tall. And he threw it like it was nothing. And then I remember going in my head like, if that sphere was 20 feet tall, this being was a giant. He was a giant. He was a giant. So, I don't know if I told you guys, right? I don't know if I told you guys. Hold up. Dirty clip hanging out of Ruger. So this being was a giant. And I remember, do you guys remember me telling you that, I found on Antarctica this extraterrestrial that looked just like a gray alien? I wish I could find it. I need to send that picture to myself. Hold up. I'm going to find it. I'm going to send it to myself right now. I want to show you guys this. This is very, very crazy stuff here. And I hope you guys can see it as well as I can. A lot of times people don't see it like I do. I have this vision for that. I have very good vision when it comes to seeing anomalies that are not obviously landmarks. It's pretty easy for me to tell. Wait, hold on. Cancel. Okay. Okay, it's there. And I want to add one more here. Let me attach one more here. Because I want you guys to see this. This is exclusive YouTube Live only. Because honestly, YouTube's the only one I trust. Not to fuck me over. Where is it? Hold up here, guys. You're going to like this, guys. You're going to really like this. I'm going to attach a couple of them. So, boom. Choose. Attach a couple of them for you guys here. These are crazy. And I find some shit on Antarctica, just so you guys know. Some shit. Wait, where are you at, guy? Okay, there. And I want to show you guys this one as well. Yes, I have once, Dre. I have once, yep. Choose. It's taking a second here, guys. Hold on. Yeah, I dreamt in the underground tunnels that I was running from... In the dream, it seemed like I felt like I was running from reptilians. In the dream. Hold on here. I want to show you guys this one too. I want to do this real quick though. Oh, that's my gallery. Okay. I wanted to show you guys this one too. This is insane. It's so obvious. To me. Choose. Okay, sending to myself, and they're going to be on my tablet in no time. Send. Actual size. Wait till you see this shit, y'all. Wait till you see this shit. And this is for entertainment purposes only. These pictures may or may not be true. They are subject to scrutiny. They may or may not be from Antarctica. They could have also been fabricated by myself for clout. Okay. 304. There's one. Two. Let's see, get this email. I sent 4 pictures. Okay. I'm going to save them. Allow. Save to Google Photos. Sure. Oh, fuck too. Get off it. Never mind. Okay, wait till you guys see this. It might take you a second, fam. Just be patient. Okay, so this is the first one. I wish I would have kind of zoomed out a little better for you guys. So check this out. See if you can stop the chat for a second. Let me get this off here. Okay, so you guys see? Check this out. I was going through Antarctica. See the head? How do I stop the chat? Hide all chats. Okay. So, without the reflections, it's hard to tell. Here, let me put this up. Do you see his head? See the eye? You can see the barb. It's like a barb or a like going on his head. There's his hand. This piece of snow right here is covering his face. But do you see the nose bridge, eye socket, his whole head? It's a gray. It looks like a mater. There's his fan. See his one finger right here? And check this out. See the joystick? See that joystick? Right there? I wish I would have sent another picture, but if you set back, you can see the unit. See the two spots for the legs? It's a chair. It's an ejection seat from a craft. Gray alien head. Gray alien head. Right there. Nose. You can see the slit in his mouth. Here, let me zoom in a little closer. See it now? You can see his nostril holes. 1, 2. There's the slit. See his mouth slit? Right there. There's his face. Now let me show you another one real quick. I can't believe I found this. I shared it on Instagram, and they banned me from sharing on Reels for a minute. Check it out. Here's another one, up close. This is with regular color. The other one I lightened. I wish I could get the freaking glare off it. But yeah, you can see. There's his eye. Eye. And then this is artificial. They just put that in there to cover his face. More or less. But yeah, there's a better zoomed out picture. Gray alien. Do you guys see it? Oh no, don't worry. I already got that booty call planned. She gonna wait. She gonna wait. And what I love is whenever I go over there, dude, her fridge is full of food. I'm gonna fucking murk some food. But yeah. So do you guys spot it? Are you spotting it? What did you say, glare? Oh. Turn it sideways and glare will be gone? Stop. It is not. Do you guys spot it? See, kinda. People have a hard time seeing it. Here, let me show you on my iPhone, maybe. That'll help. Maybe that'll help. Here. That's it on my iPhone. If you ignore this here, but you guys can see the round head. And then look at his hand. That is an alien phalange. Right there. You can see the shading against the snow. Look at the shadows against the snow. There's his head. Little slit in his eye. Nose. And then the barb going above. That's through the middle of his head. Ignore this. See it? I also want to show you guys this. I'll just keep it on my iPhone. Fuck it. Check this out. This was also nearby him. See the mouth, eyes, and then it's got these things in the middle of its forehead, but it's got a tall headdress. Also notice the little dangly things. Dangly, hanging from the side of his head. That's his eyeball. Eyeball, mouth, like a diamond in the middle of his head, and then this big headdress, or that's the shape of his head, and then dangly thing. It reminds me of Star Wars. That's another one I found. And now I want to show you guys this one. Check it out. Here's another one close up of the mater. Cover that. See it? Eyes closed. Here's a backup of the mater. This is off. This is like off what it looks like sitting back. Imagine he's sitting down. He's sitting down. Hand, head, chair. He's sitting down. And then zoom in. See the joystick? This is ejection craft. Oh, by the way, guess how tall he is sitting down. Guess how tall he is sitting down. I'll let the chats back here in a second. I measured him. He's over 1,400 feet tall sitting down. Wild. Okay, so. Pew. Okay, I want to show you guys this one now. And hold up. Oh, here. No, hold on. I actually did videos, hold on, kind of outlining. I thought, maybe I deleted them. To stay ahead in this picture. Drink syrup like it's liquor. Street light, levy kicking up the car, quick car. Okay, hold on here. And boom. I guess I'll just show you right now. Hold on, let me edit. Markup. I'm going to draw a little bit of a... back. So, here. 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 And here. You can see where his body's cut off. Okay. Take a look at this. See his face? Arm, leg, and then his other half is already withered away. See his mouth, nose, eyes, and his body laying in the mountains. You can see the shading. Just look at the shading and look at the texture. Look at the texturization. There's the texture of the mountain, of him already withered away. Here's the texture of him. There's his hand. There's his leg. Mouth, nose. Might have been a cyclops. That's also in Antarctica. Interesting. Shoot, I haven't measured that one. But I can find it. You guys, I memorized where all these are. There's one portion of Antarctica that's full of shit. I have another picture. Oh, well, you guys have seen this picture. You guys, I know, have seen this one. Have you seen this video I put on? Have you seen this video I put on? See that face in Antarctica? Let me measure it. Boom. point, just his head is 2,600 feet. Just his head, 2,600 feet. That one's hard to dispute. That's why I posted it. That one's hard to dispute. Appreciate you, Tori. Whatever you say, Turkey Patriot. You're in denial, bro. Scared of the truth. That's made up in my head. If that's made up in your head, you're a fool, bro. Sorry. I want some of what you're smoking. The sleep medicine. And hold up here. Where's my giant at? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where you at, bro? Why am I not finding him? Maybe he's over by the other guy. Either way. Yeah, the other guy was pretty tall. That guy had to have been... Yeah, I can't find him at the moment, guys. But that guy had to have been... Shit. A mile. There he is, right there. Found him. Hold up. It's pretty easy to see faces. Yep. That gentleman check it out. 2.56 miles tall. This guy is. Check him out. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. Yeah, we don't buy what the status quo says. That is a big ass boy. 2.56 miles. Bro, you can literally go and see. You can literally look and just go look. Like this, for example. That is a pyramid. I don't give a fuck what you say. Pyramid on Antarctica. Pyramid, pyramid, pyramid. Don't give a fuck. Let me see here. See if I can't find another one. There we go. Look at that. Wow, there we go. I can find them all day. Look at that shade. Look at that. Look at that shade. Look at that shadow, bro. Perfect pyramid. That, my friends, is a pyramid. Another one. I can do this all day. You know what I'm saying? I can do this all day. I can pick out pyramids all day. Just saying. What are they hiding? I don't know. I don't care. I mean, you know what I mean? I do care, but I don't care that they're hiding it. Whatever, bro. I'm not gonna be all mad about it. Go look and figure it out for yourself. If you can't figure it out for yourself, maybe you don't deserve to know. I don't know. I know the truth. They haven't took me out yet. And I'm not scared of it either. It doesn't scare me. It doesn't bother me. Like some people apparently, they don't, the reason they don't let the masses know is because of the simps. I mean, sorry for being rude, but that's the truth. The simps can't handle the truth. I'm not scared. I like to know. I'd rather know the truth. I'd rather know the truth. You know what I mean? Hopefully, how do we survive? Um, hopefully, we're just going to be left alone long enough to just live our life about. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's no reason to be scared. There's no reason to lose sleep. You guys, we're here. We're given this opportunity. We're here to stay. We're not going anywhere at the moment, at least. Um, they're letting us inhabit this planet. What more do you want? They haven't attacked yet. And let me put it this way. If they did, you guys wouldn't even know what hit you. We wouldn't even know what hit you. All of a sudden, you just be a soul floating to the astral. No biggie. You know what I mean? No, really. There's something after this. So it'll all be all right. The fact that we're here and that we are in our human body and all that stuff, be glad. Yeah, just enjoy knowing the unknown. Yeah, for sure. I love being awake and living in the moment. Absolutely. Worry is a misuse of energy. Well said, Misty. Well said. They feed on fear. What's that, Turkey Patriot? You have to watch what? You have to watch how you're getting a lot of this out. What? That's why I literally, that's why I show my show. That's why I play this show at night. And that's why I do it late at night. How am I getting them? On Google Earth, my guy. They're all on Google Earth. They're there. They're provided. I mean, I take them myself. They're just screenshots. Are you like a undercover Turkey Patriot? CIA drop? Do you think so? I like Andre too. Hey, I'll show. So would I, bro. On your Google Earth. Oh, are you saying you want coordinates? Yeah, bro. Me too, Larry Thomas. Thank you. A little bit. I've heard some things about Stephen Greer. Heard he's fake. Heard he's real. I don't know. Expedition. Ah, now that I will fuck with, bro. Sorry for being a jerk earlier, but I hate when people come at me left. But yeah, no, for real, I would love to, dude. Absolutely love to see them in person, without a doubt. I mean, dude, we just saw a giant on Antarctica that was 2 miles tall. Like, what the fuck? And you guys, that giant right there, I don't think he began to even be the close to the biggest. I think he was pretty small. In the Giants terms. I think he was pretty small in Giants terms. I think he was pretty below average. Well, my guy, Monso, why do I keep wanting to say Montrose? I keep wanting to say Montrose because that's where I'm from. Monso. told me that his grandfather, Monstro, God dang, Monstro. Jeez, oh Pete, I'm freaking like brain farting like a retard. Monstro. Sorry if anybody has any conditions. Yeah, like monstro, monster, yes. Monstro in Spanish, sure. My guy Monstro, who's probably already gone to bed, he's a family man. He told me his grandfather told him that these were the giants his grandfather knew least about. The ones before the Anunnaki, before the fallen, the earliest giants ever. I know Monsanto, yeah. The earliest giants in history. He knew the least about these ones. But he said they could travel from land to land through the oceans. They could walk through the oceans. Okay? Could you imagine that, though, by the way? What a cool feeling that'd be. To be so massive that you could just trudge the oceans. Fucking cool. I would love to do that. Probably just picking blue whales up out of the freaking water and like, you know. But anyway, they would travel from land to land through the oceans. Most of them averaged up to their shoulders. Like they would hit places where they had to swim. And they would hit places that was up to their neck in water. But he said the largest of these giants, the water only reached their waist. Their waist. Holy shit. You know what I'm saying? Those guys were 5 miles tall. I'm not even playing. The Titans were real. The Titans were real. And they were huge. And that was another thing, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. No, not 60,000. It would be 20,000 feet would be 4 miles tall. So 25,000 feet would be 5 miles tall. 5,000 feet in a mile. And the way I figured it with like I said, the Sardinia, if you guys want proof of giants too, do yourself a favor and get Google Earth and go to Sardinia and look to the west in the ocean. And you will see giant footprints on the ocean floor. Because Sardinia was supposedly the original home or land of the giants. Let me show you real quick, and then I gotta go. Go, 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 go. We are traveling to a Sardinia. Pew. In the Mediterranean Sea. Okay? So, Sardinia, my fellow awokes. My fellow woken folk. My fellow night owls. So yeah, one day, you know me, on my ocean Google Earth dwelling self, started seeing these prints all over the ocean floor. See them? There's my prints. See them? And I thought, well, those must only be a couple 100 feet or something like that. Never measured them until one day. And then these prints, I noticed, all of a sudden, here, I'll even throw you the coordinates. Take a screenshot. See them all? All over. Prints. And then I measured the footprint. One of them. And this is consistent with them all. That's what tells me they are feet print. Measuring tool. Add point. Hold on here. never got them. Yeah, no, I did. That's how long they were. So here, check it out. 1 point. And I got a little far on that. Hold on, one more time. 1 point. 2 points. Hold on, let me zoom in for you guys. This is exclusive shit, you guys. I don't share this very often. This is stuff that'll probably get me took out. Check it out. 1.03 miles is this said footprint. Okay? Zoom out a little bit. There you go. There's more of them. So then I proceeded to measure my own footprint, which is 12 inches, in relation to my height. I have a size 12 foot, and I'm 6 foot tall. 12 inches into 72. 6. So his footprint's 1 mile. Times it by 6. He's 6 miles tall. Okay? Check this out. That was probably Cronus. It probably was Zeus's father. And then I go down and I'm like, well, I'm gonna check out some more shit here. And I check out a couple of the footprints, right, that seem to be strided out, as if he's running. Boom. To the second one. Boom. Look at this guy's stride. .3 mile stride. 11.3 mile stride. This guy strides out 11 miles. Holy fuck. Yeah, you get stuck doing it for hours once you start. Absolutely, it's freaky. You know, that's funny. Could have been because it's in water. Sure, Richard, I'll take that. Sure. But you would think that would actually hurt his stride if he's out of the water. You know what I'm saying? If he's out of the water halfway, if it's at the waist, he's running. Dude, that's insane. So have I told you guys about, and this will be the last thing I want to talk about. Have I told you guys about the anomaly that I found on one of the cliffs near the Bering Sea, if I'm correct? Damn. I'll have to find it. Yeah, right here. Yes, the Bering Sea. Maybe I'll find it. Yeah, I won't be able to. It'll take me forever. So, one of the cliffs I found near the Bering Sea. Okay? I was going through it and I spotted something and I was like, what the fuck was that? And I started looking and I zoomed in and it was a soldier that was standing like this. He was standing up. He had his hands like this. And he had a turret in his hands. He had his shirt off. He was yoked out of his gourd. He had like a skull face mask on, like a scary face mask. and he was standing with the turret in his hands, like this, and it had a gun, and then at the end of the gun, it had a little ball, and then a target, like a zoom, a iron sight target, but it was like crosshairs. And it looked as though he was getting ready to fire this said gun. It was a giant holding a turret that had a ray gun. I was like, what? That's insane. Giant holding a turret with a ray gun. Not even making it up. Mm-hmm. So there was a lot going on. Well, here's the deal, D. He says, what am I supposed to hope that what has happened throughout the past isn't going to happen to us? Here's the deal. It's out of your control. And yeah, I'd have to go way back to find the pics of that. It's out of your control, my guy. And guess what? If something does go down, it's all just an experience. Yeah. Yeah, you can't control it. If it happens, it happens. It's happened many times throughout civilization. I think we've been reset a lot. I think we've been reset, I don't know, dozens of times. Yeah, pain and suffering. There you go. Knowledge is power. Pain and suffering is a hell of an experience. That's what I was going to say too. If it happens, embrace the experience. Scared or not. No, absolutely not, bro. I don't know how it would be. It would be scary as fuck. Yeah. I'm not sitting here being like, yeah, I'm not sitting here being like if the world starts falling apart around me, not sitting here going to be like, well, just part of the experience, No, I'm going to be scared. I'm going to try to survive like anything and anybody would, but um in the end, dude, we're just going to end up being where we be. I don't know if that's the case. I hope the aliens will help. What I was just watching something on that. That's funny you say that. This chick said that she was actually had a vision on TikTok, and she said that she had a vision where she was boarding a mothership that was so massive that it held 1 million people. And that's how they preserved humanity. And also, think about this as well. The Stargates. They put Stargates all over. There's even one in Lake Michigan. And that's like the Stonehenges. In Lake Michigan, they had a path leading to the Stargate, crossing Michigan, crossing into Lake Huron, crossing Lake Huron into Canada. A stone path. So, if something great and crazy is going to happen, there's going to be little chances for survival like that. Basically saying, humanity, come to the Stargate and we'll let you in. That happened to a lot of the natives as well. The Hopi, the ancient Aztecs, the Mayans. You might still be back, dude. So how do I do it, D? How do I walk around? So I feel that the content I share, the people that I share it with, the stories I tell, the supposed possible truths for entertainment purposes only, possible truths that I tell. And if you do it right and you treat others well. If you're pure of heart, let me put it this way. If you're pure of heart and soul, nobody's perfect, but if you're decent, loving, light, treat others well, etc., help others. If you're that, you will be saved. Somebody's going to help you. You will be saved. Think like that. It might not be, it don't matter how badass you are. If you're the baddest man on earth. If you're not decent, you will be not saved. Just be decent and you will be saved. Either at the human level or at the soul level. The asteroid is in the Tibetan time theory. I'm excited about doing that. So yeah, be decent, and maybe somebody will see your purity of heart, and then they'll come down and they'll, you know, beam you up into their spaceship, and booyah, you're golden. My hope is, dude, my hope for myself is that at one time I was told, right? At one time I was told that all the alien factions are watching my content. That all the alien factions, good and evil, all 9 that inhabit Earth, they said there was 9. They all watch my content. So, my hope is that if something hits the fan, they'll take me to Middle Earth. Just because of what I've done and shared. And if I could take you all with me, I would. If I can, I will. Now, that's a kind of a weird story. Why I was told that and by who. I'm not supposed to say. I can't say. Because that might end up getting me bit. That could get me killed, probably. But it was a otherworldly force. Otherworldly group. They offered me to go off planet. They offered me to live in their world. Yeah, I refused. I wanted to see what I could do here. Oh, it was real. I was real. It was on it was on Telegram. This guy hit me up. And he was legit, I'm pretty sure of it. I questioned the hell out of him to make sure of it. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the reason I didn't is because I think I can do something great on this planet. I think my mission's here. And quite frankly, I didn't know if I could trust it. I mean, who knows? They could be trying to manipulate me into coming to their world, so I stopped sharing the truth. Or sharing. I hate saying I'm sharing the truth because I don't want to get banned because of it. I'm not sharing the truth, but sharing what I share. I don't know if it's absolute truth. Nobody does. I just like to share what I share. But also, they said I would have to leave my family behind and absolutely forget about them, more or less. Yeah, they could take me off their world and turn me into a dark being. And from what I see in history, this faction hasn't been very kind to people. They've actually been really shady. And maybe they're not. Maybe that's wrong. But If you think about it, you could probably figure it out, but don't say it. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't like that. They said I would never be able to come back. They said once I passed through the green door, I'd never be able to come back to my family again. But then they sent me a video of them flying in a spacesuit across other planets. Which was crazy. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, Mandy Burroughs. That should not have happened. Yeah, the green door. They said it's a green door to the other world. Yeah, they did. They say after your training. After my training, I'd had to step through this green door to another world. And I couldn't go back. Tiny Miller? Really? Yeah, Astroworld was weird. What state was I in? Nothing. I was totally sober, bro. I still have the conversation to this day. No, I wasn't in a state of confusion. Don't question my reality, bro. I know what's up. It was real. He told me all the details. He said some people end up having kids and having a family off planet. They called us the clown world, the asleep people. They called us clown world because they said that we don't even know. We just live in a bubble. The real reality is much different. Oh no. Yeah, no, you're good, Blue Knight. No, I wasn't. I wasn't sleeping. I was totally awake, totally sober, totally coherent, totally with it. It blew my mind. This guy said he ran a program that, and I don't know if he could have been lying. He could have been doing it for clout. Really. He could have been doing it so I share his content and blow up his platform. Really. I don't think that was the case. It seemed very real to me. He was sending me crazy videos of the underground, what's going on. He talked about the real battle that's going on Earth, intergalactically and on Earth. All kinds of different stuff. The details were too with it to not be real. But yeah, he told us that we don't even know the reality and that our tech. He said that their tech is 3,000 to 4,000 years ahead of ours. 3,000 to 4,000 years. I don't think it was him cloud chasing, no. But I just say that to I say that to put the option of it not being real out there because I don't like to sit here and tell you it's absolute. Mainly because I don't want to lose my platform or anything like that. But most likely he wasn't bullshitting, but yeah, he could have been. You just never know. So, but he said that they're inherently good, but his name was Azazel, which was odd. Yeah, I like to keep it ambiguous. He said our reality isn't even real. Yeah, exactly. That's why I didn't like it. Azazel is a demon. But I suppose. Yeah, exactly. I didn't like that. That bothered the hell out of me. It's like, how are you going to call yourself Azazel if you're good? And they would recruit me because of me and what I share. They would recruit me, tell me this, and then as I walked through that green door and couldn't go back, I could be a fucked duck. And they could have been lying to me the whole damn time. They could have got me to fight a battle against the good and told me the whole time, kind of like the movie Wanted, how he's fighting his dad the whole time and his dad was actually trying to save him. They could recruit me, train me, teach me to be one of the baddest fighters in the planet or in the universe, whatever. They said that like I said, they recruit civilians to off-world platforms. And they could have had me fighting the good guys the whole time and I wouldn't even have known it. I thought about that too. I think that when somebody approaches me and it's the right thing and it's decent and it's actually like inherently good, I'll know instantly. I'll feel it in my soul that it's right. And at that moment, when he told me about, or when I seen his name was the demon, one of the 7 demons of hell, nope. He said it was because of forbidden knowledge. I was like, well, yeah, maybe you share forbidden knowledge, but you're calling yourself a demon. I don't like that. That's dark. And no matter what, no matter how much money I make, no matter what I do, and I've thought this out in my head many times, no matter who recruits me, no matter if the Illuminati shows up to my door and they have a reptilian trying to convince me with money, power, no matter what, I'm keeping my purity of heart and soul, and I will never sell out. I will always stay in the light. I don't care if they torture me, because I'll tell you right now, good factions, if they're good and they're decent and they see me, they know I'm decent, they won't let that happen to me. The good factions will help me. So that's what I'm going to close out this live with. It's been fun, as always, you guys. Love you guys. Always the best combo. Always the best content. Always the best everything. So, thank you. Stay tuned. And I'm going to keep trying to go live. I might start trying to do this nightly. It'll be a lot more work, but because I'm going to try and create videos and go live. So it'll be a lot more work, but I want to do this. So I want to start it as almost like a radio show. So thanks, Dre. And yours does as well, my guy. Yes, God wins in the end. He is there. He will be there. Thank you, Lori. You guys have a great night. And thank you so much for the donations, my people. You are awesome. And yeah, so hopefully tomorrow night I'll be live again. But tomorrow I probably plan on posting that video on the Alien Underground or the Super Soldier Underground bases in Antarctica. All right. Thank you. You as well, Misty. I try to by 11 and midnight. By midnight. I usually don't like to wait till 1 o'clock, but tonight I woke up late. Figured why not. But yeah, try to by midnight. I'm going to try and get a little earlier because I know you guys got to work and wake up and all that stuff. So we will see you guys. Have a good night.